welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's week has been good. I wanted to get in a quick little review on my Celine Chelsea Biker Boot and kind of just compare and contrast them to Hedi Slimane's classic coveted Wyatt boot that pretty much is the basis of where he went with this Celine Biker Boot. Everybody has been DMing me, asking me pretty much like, sorry, it's heavy, asking me how the boot has been, I guess, all around and just like comfortability wise and how it's been wearing in. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like this boot. It was something about it, maybe the fact that it's like the Wyatt boot, but that you could take this off and it turns into a Chelsea boot, which now I find kind of cool, and it's actually a really cool idea. As you can see, like just like that, it turns into a Chelsea, and it's kind of got like a more dressy approach. And then when you throw this Wyatt harness on, which you can put in a couple different ways, like you go harness it up like that. I'm holding the camera, so I can't really do all the buckling up, but it would pretty much sit like cleanly along the front of the boot. But yeah, basically at first I didn't really like this boot. Like I was saying, something about it was just throwing me off, but then when I actually saw the boot in person and tried it on, it was like a completely different story. Definitely getting a lot of wear out of it, and they wear a lot better than the Saint Laurent boot, I feel. Even though given I've definitely had these since 16, so three years in, and these still look pretty good, but definitely the soles on the Saint Laurent's wearing a little bit faster than the Celine, I think, so far. The leather on these, it's a lot thicker than at least this pair, which is a fall winter 16 pair. I used to have a fall winter 13 pair of Wyatts, and the leather was comparable to the Celine. So I will say that this is definitely, if you guys are familiar with the Saint Laurent Wyatt boot, the leather is comparable to fall winter 13 boots and fall winter 14 boots as far as quality goes. Size wise with this boot, I feel like I'm true to size with it. I went with a 45, same thing I went with this. The good thing about this Celine boot is obviously you get the classic Chelsea elastic there, so it's way more comfortable than the Wyatt that has the zipper and that has a more tapered, I forgot what the name of this is, but basically like the shaft of the boot is a little bit more tapered and grabs your ankle and stuff. So this, after a while, gets a little uncomfortable while you're wearing it. Obviously until you break the boot in, but it's still kind of uncomfortable since this grabs. While this one is super comfortable since this will stretch with the elastic, and then also the leather is gonna break in. As far as the boots go, let's put these side by side. That's the left, so I'll take this guy. So as far as the boots go, they're not as tall as the Wyatt, as you can see. I'm going a little bit closer. The heel is higher on the Celine boot than the Wyatt boot, but the Wyatt is actually cut a lot higher. So it's the same boot, but not the same boot, if that makes sense. Hardware wise, very similar with the harness detailing, slight differences. One is a little bit more matted, one is shiny. I think it's the same width as far as leather goes. It looks pretty much the same. Again, you could see that the heel of the boot is a lot higher, but I will say that for some reason, the Celine, even though it's like at a certain height and cut, this is way more comfortable to wear than the Wyatt, I feel. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the way that it's sloped or if it's, you know, better balance or whatever it is, but this is way more comfy to wear than this all day. And I've gone through probably 6 or 7 pairs of Wyatt boots and Chelsea boots from Laurent, with this whole, I think that's a 42 or 40 millimeter heel. But this is so much more comfier. And also, I think this is the same heel proportion size as the Celine Carmog boot that I actually did review on also, that you guys can check out. But yeah, so far I think comfortability wise, the Celine's definitely beat out the Saint Laurent Wyatt boot. Other than that, I think the leather is better, just because this is a thicker leather. I feel like over time it's gonna look better as it's aged. The Saint Laurents are also good. Fall winter 16 pair wasn't bad. I had gotten rid of my fall winter 13 pair just because I took the wrong size when I bought it. I took it in a 44 and I'm actually a 45. So that's why I had to get rid of the boot, because they were just super uncomfortable. And then every other boot after that, up to 16, you didn't get that like very tapered fit of the boot. You got a wider shaft, and then it was just kind of weird and janky. The fall winter 16 boot though, I felt was pretty good as far as the cut went, and it was his final season at Laurent, so I figured I should get them while they're still there. But just to touch back on the Celine Biker boot, I'm loving it. I've been wearing it with everything, denim, just like these guys. Wore it with a suit. Pretty much wear it with everything. It's a sick boot. The chain detailing, again, if you guys want to get that edgy rocker look, keep it on. If you don't, just peel it off. You got the clean Chelsea look. So it's like a 2-in-1. You can't beat it. Literally one of the best boots that I own right now in my collection. I'll probably end up doing like a full boot collection reveal in the next upcoming weeks, just because you guys have been asking me for such a long time. But yeah, guys, drop a comment. Let me know which one you think you mess with more. If it's the Celine 2-in-1 or if it's still like the classic Wyatt boot. Yeah, I'm open to any other suggestions of boots, but as of right now, I think the Celines are killing it right now for me. They're just like, all in all, price point's not bad, even though, I'm not gonna lie, I got these at kind of a discount. So that was also a little like pro thing for me. But yeah, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe as always, guys, and see you in the next vid. Peace.